Elegant Creations, and I'm here to do my Thursday tutorial. So I wanted to show you what I'm working on. I have been really busy this week working on tags, and I've also been working on treat boxes. So I want to show you what I've made and what I am working on. I've kind of been working on a lot of things, so I'm just going to show you real quick some of the items I've been working on. I'm making tags, so this is a tag, and I've made a few. I think I've made like 6 of each, and then I have this die. I'll do this one next week. I'll do a tutorial. This one's really easy. It's really cute. And then I did a sleigh. I'm waiting for some stuff I ordered, some ephemera with from my creative times for some presents type ephemera, because it was really hard to make some of these. That just took too much time. So I made these, and then I made a red one and made that one. So I used my embossing folder for these, and then I just put the little white dots, and this one I did the gold. I did my next ones are a little bit different on the gold. This one for some reason was peeling, and I didn't like this one, so I did the one. This one I think a friend of mine gave it to me, and I think she got it online from a company, and the other one I used is from Michael's. So I'm this one. See the difference? So these are the ones I'm going to be working on. And I want to make some boxes. So I made this treat box with the gingerbread one. And it stands like that. So I want to put probably a Little Debbie's cake. I noticed that the Little Debbie cakes sell better than candies. So I'm just going to kind of do all of them with the Little Debbie cakes. The little nuggets I do the candy, but for the treat boxes, it seems like the Little Debbie's work really well. Last year I think that's all I did, and some hot chocolate. So those do okay. And then I made some ice skates. I have a couple more. I just need to finish the little bling here. And these I got on Amazon. All these dies I got. So I'm really happy with them. So the one I'm going to do show you today is this cute little Mrs. Claus. Isn't she cute? And there's no directions on it. I've looked for tutorials and I couldn't find any, so I kind of had to wing it. But the glasses was about the only part that was kind of hard, so I'm going to show you how I did that. And I did make 2 little boxes. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to show you the little reindeer. I made a box out of the reindeer also, but I did it in the crafts paper, and this one I did in the cream color paper, this peachy color. And so I did a little 2 treat boxes. This one is 1.5 wide, and this one is 1.25. I couldn't remember what size I needed. I think it's this one, so the it fits. I have to find something small enough. But I try to keep it within the area of the face. So that's what I did there. So I'm going to go ahead, and those pieces are so tiny. So, but I do the best I can. So I'm going to show you what I did. So I cut, not sure what color this is. It's like a camel color, I guess. I got this one at Hobby Lobby in a pack of different colors. Okay, so I'm going to put her there so you know what we're working on. I'm going to put my mat. Okay. So it's pretty easy. It's just where the glasses are. It's about the only hard part. I brought me a wipe Okay, so I put these two together. This is the back, and this is going to be the front. Okay, so I'm going to, this piece right here, I just used a gray marker, and it has, this is the die. I should show you the die. I got this on Amazon. I know they have this called Pixie Dust. This is the brand. I got this one on Amazon. It is so cute. I really like it. So I just kind of did a little bit of brown, or you can do gray. I didn't have gray, so kind of aged it. Okay, so I have all my pieces here. So the first step is the whipped cream. And I'm not sure, it didn't come with marshmallows, but it came with little candies. But you can put marshmallows on it too. Excuse me if I make noise. This, for some reason, now that I changed my, so I put the white paper on, it has like a, when I put my scissors down or anything, it has like an echo. So I have to be real careful not to slam anything, because then it makes a really loud noise, like a thump. So, and this is her little collar right here. This is the hat part. I was intimidated at first, but it's I've made so many that a few now, getting better. First one I did last year was a mess. The eyes came out kind of funky. That's how come I didn't draw the eyes. I used the eyes that it came with. But I want to show you how tiny they are right there. Oh, this, it has two sets. This is the other one. This one has a hole. I guess you're supposed to do the white and then black and put these on top of each other, but I didn't do that. Okay, so then you put glue on this. This is her hair. And this kind of nestles right in here. And so it comes right there where the ears are. She's got little earrings. And then it has the little pom-pom. If you want to put glitter, you can. I want to put a Christmas tree and see if I can hang some of these on there. I think these are going to do good. Get that all dirty. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to do this part here. Gotta make sure I don't slam things. Okay. That's the rim of the hat. Get down a little one. There you go. Okay. Now we're gonna do the glasses. So these glasses are so thin, so tiny. So what I do, since the ears, the excuse me, the glasses are supposed to go right on the ears. Okay. So I came up with this, and it seems to be working, because I couldn't think of any other way to do this. Because if you glue them down, then you can't do the eyes. So let me find my pencil. Okay, so make sure that I put that right without gluing it. And then I do a dot above the eye. And then a dot on this one. And then I do the nose and the mouth. Okay? These are just my guiding points. Okay, so this is gonna lay like okay, if you can see that little tiny one that goes up. tiny, these are so small. So I try and go right in the middle of that dot, and then I put the eyelashes going up. And I don't know if this is right. This just works for me, so they look fine. She's looking down, so that's all I know. Okay, so you have to make sure that that little tiny dot is going up. That's a short lash, supposed to be. Okay. Okay, so then I'm just gonna put that up here, kind of match it. Okay. Then I'm gonna do. It had a white dot up on top. I should let that dry first. Okay. Then what I trying to remember to do is do the cheeks, because when you have the glasses on, it makes it kind of hard. So it's just something I learned from experience. It's just a little sponge. I need to get another one. I need to find my sponges and replace that one. It's just for my ears, my cheeks, I mean. Okay, so then here goes the glasses, and it's so thin. So I just put a little bit of glue, not a lot. This has tested my patience, let me tell you. I finally figured out how to do it. Okay, so then I just put this one down first, right on her ears. And this just goes right above before you press down. Should move this up a little bit. Okay. There, doesn't she look cute? We gotta do her eyebrows. But I forget. I think a couple of them I missed her eyebrows. It came with the eyebrows, but let me show you the dye for the lips. I think I showed, I'm not sure if I showed you that. The lips and the nose and the eyebrows. I did this video before, so I don't remember what I showed you now or what I didn't. Okay, so here is the lips, here is the nose. Getting all my pieces. Okay, got all that. So what I did was, I'm using this little block for her mouth, and I colored it in the red. And this comes off when I put the red marker, comes off of this little girl, my coaster. This is easier to use. So it's color in red. And you can do it in red, but then, you know, you have to do the nose and all these little pieces. You'd be cutting it a bunch of times. So that's why I just did that. Okay. I just did it in white. And then I'll do the nose first. The nose is in white, but I doubled it. I lose all these pieces. So I doubled the nose just so it could stand up a little bit more. So I put 2. I usually cut 2 layers anyways. So then I just glued a piece of paper together, and then I cut these out. And that way it has 2. And that way it's already glued, I don't have to worry about it. So I don't know whether to put it closer to the glasses. Most of the things that I saw online on Pinterest, it was away from the glasses. So some of them I did do that way. Okay. So I got, let me find my pen. So I just kind of go around. This pen matches with her skin tone. Maybe a little darker. Okay, so that way you can see the nose. And then you'll do the lips. So it's pretty easy. Just this is the scary part of it. But I wish there would have been a tutorial, but there's no tutorials. I didn't see any. And I went to YouTube and Pinterest. It's cute. So this is my version. Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to do, and you can do a red pen or a black. There's like a little line just to emphasize the lips. Okay. Have all my stuff everywhere. And this is her earrings. So I took my little tool and I just kind of punctured it just to make them stand out. Okay. And there she is. There's the little girl, the little, I'm sorry, she's not a little girl. This is Mrs. Claus. And then it does have a spoon. This is the gold one. I can't find my silver one. But you can put the spoon like that if you want. I did some silver and some gold, so I gotta find my silver one. Then it has a little bow. I'm not putting the bow yet because I do have to cut these, but I'm going to do the little box. So I cut a 5 7/8 by 2 1/2. If you want this part 2 1/4 or 2 1/2, you just add an inch to it because you're going to have 1 inch on each side. So I scored a 1/2 inch, turned it, scored again a 1/2 inch, and then 2 inches here, turned and did 2 inches. So this is like 1 and something, 5/8 or something. I'm not sure what it is. Can't remember. Okay, so, and how I get my measurements is I measure from really this point. Well, it's going to go a little over. So I kind of go like this. So that's, I did the 2. Now I went in. There you go. I went right here. And then I decided where I wanted to stop. So that's why I did the 2. Because I didn't want it to go any further. Okay. And then you just add those numbers. And that's how you get the width. Okay. Fold them and then cut it. That way they're both mitered. Okay. Okay. So then I fold these in. And this is going to show at the bottom. Where is my lady? Right here in the corners. So I didn't put glue there. Because you don't want to go all the way down because of her little collar. So, because then it will rock. So I cut like that, just a little bit above. So this does show a little bit. And if you don't want to miter as much so it's straight, you can do that so you don't see it. Okay, and then you're going to just bring these up like this, okay? So you're going to do like a U. I do this box all the time. So let me see if I can get this. And you can miter the ends. I always forget. And then when I put glue, I remember, just so it doesn't show. And it doesn't have to be a lot. Okay, so you just bring that forward and just kind of do it straight. I don't know what I'm going to put in this because it is a small box. Maybe it's candy, I don't know. I'll find something. I'm sure I can find a little cupcake of some kind to put in there. Okay, so then you just break that and fold these over. And okay, oops. I forgot to do this. So then you cut 2 of these. So I cut 3 red and 1 this color, and then if you're going to do the box, and then I just put this for the back, and it's going to go backwards, so it's going to go on the wrong side. Okay, I'm just going to put that down. I didn't put the whipped cream on this one, on either one of them, this one either. I thought, well, I'm going to put the Little Debbie's and I'm going to cover it with cellophane, so it's going to cover. But wouldn't this be cute as a display on a table or a little tray? Little Santa, oops. And just kind of lift it up and make sure that it's even before it glues down. Looks even. Looks even, I don't know. Can't tell. Okay. And there is my little box. Isn't she cute? She's adorable. Okay, and you can put the bow here. Oops. My camera's moving a lot. You can put it there, just do something a little different. I cut a bunch of these little leaves. You can put something like that there. Kind of covers her face. So just figure out where you want the little bow. You can put it, a bigger one, you can put it here. I'm going to leave that one blank for now because I don't know what I want to do. And, oh, here's my silver spoon. I knew I had one. I made them all, so I knew I had one. So there's her spoon. And there she is. Isn't that cute? Really easy to do other than this. So you have to do the little dots first and then the glasses. And use the ears as your guide. But it is not a hard one. You saw that. It doesn't take that long to make. So if you want to look at the timestamp and kind of see how long it took me to make it, because everything was cut, and that's what I've been doing, is just getting everything cut, everything ready, so it's a lot easier to put together. So I just wanted to show you how I did this. And thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. It will let you know when I upload a video, and I will be doing this one next week. And this one is pretty easy. It does have these eyes. I did draw some of them. I think this one I drew. And this one is the paper, but it is tiny too. So I like them. I like the tiny ones. They're just really hard to do. But I'm getting used to it. It's not bad. So thank you all and have a good day. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And I will see you guys next week. Have a good day. Bye-bye.